All right, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our certificate workshop. We do these on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Sundays, we usually do like a cruise line or a specialty program and stuff. So we're finishing off our Canard cruise. That'll be our second cruise that we've earned now in the past 2 months. We've completed Princess and now we're finishing Canard. If you guys need to jump in and finish those with us, all my trainings are right here on my YouTube channel. So as you see, Canard, we're on part 7. We're going to be doing the final this weekend. So you have to complete them all. But guess what? You get a free cruise out of it, guys. So why not, right? All right. Yeah, they're all okay. So just remember, Canard and Princess, that's where you fill out the supplier request form. So you don't have to register for them. You just fill out that supplier request form and you just wait for Archer to approve you. You don't have to go in and do all the registration that you do a lot of other vendors. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's one of the easiest ones to do. I always recommend if you're just starting out, anybody, always make sure to go to your, back office, the travel cafe, and fill out that supplier request form when you're first starting out. And I recommend filling it out for every vendor that you can. Vax, Princess, MSC, and Norwegian are 4 of them. If you've been with us over 2 months, then it is Delta. And if you've been with us 6 months, you can do Sandals. So again, all you do is fill this form out. So one source right here, you submit it and you're done. Okay, so it's pretty easy to register. You just have to wait for the approval because it takes 4 to 7 days. As far as the training, again, as you see here, we're doing Canard training, just kind of showing you really quick. And we completed these electives last Sunday and they haven't updated yet. So I'm working on that. Okay. So if you're new with us, again, welcome. We do these first off to learn about these different destinations, to learn about the exciting places people can go to help us sell to our clients. But besides that, a lot of times when we do these, we get invited on special promotions, fam trips. Okay, I just sent away for December, they're doing one for New Orleans. Okay, some of our agents from convention went to the summer fam trip for New Orleans. So if you missed our New Orleans training, it is again posted in my YouTube channel and in this certificate workshop, and you just complete that and then you can get registered for the fam trip. Okay, so it's a lot of fun. This is the first training for Fort Lauderdale. Some of them are an ongoing, some of them are a one-time thing. So this month we are doing, Fort Lauderdale. We're doing Anchorage, Dominica, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Ontario, Croatia, and Viking. As you see, Viking is a 2-parter, maybe even a 3-parter. A lot of the cruise lines are additional. If you go down here to the cruise lines, Hawaii was a long one also. Kenya was a 4-parter. So we usually don't know till we get into it. But I think this one is a short one and a one-time one. Okay. All right. And there's a link to this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet will give you a list. And in order, if you haven't done Marriott, this is my YouTube. This is the link to do the training. As I said, we're finishing Canard. We've done Princess. We did the final exam. Everybody got a free cruise out of that. Take advantage of these guys, okay? All right, and this certificate workshop is actually found right here under the certificate workshop marketing tab. And then right here, if you want to join this group, again, make sure you answer all the questions or you will not be approved. Okay. All right. So again, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. A lot of people will follow along on their phones. And then again, there's usually a test. We want to make sure everybody takes that test, everybody passes, okay? We don't leave anybody behind. So again, welcome everybody. So again, a lot of people do split screens. They'll follow along on their phone and do the test online, however works best for you. If you have to jump off, I always suggest get in and complete these. You want to get that certificate, okay? So can I get the link for today's training? I can't read it. Yes. So again, it's right here. And you would just click on this. Where are we at? Fort Lauderdale. So you click on that. This is the link. You're going to register. Once you get registered, then you'll just sign in. And then we're going to get started in just a few moments. Also, if you guys have questions and stuff, please make sure you put it to everybody. I'll be reading or something, and we want to make sure that you get your questions answered. So don't do it directly to me or the host. Do it to everybody. That's the link. You're going to go over here. You're going to register. Once you get registered, it'll say hello, Jason, hello, Sam, whoever. Okay. And then over here, learn, that's where we're going to go. Retain, promote, sell, directory. So these are different links for us. Okay. All right. Can I take this training if I'm still in phase? Yes, you can take this training as soon as you got your certification. So these are just fun little knowledgeable trainings. Okay. They have nothing to do with like bookings and stuff like that as far as with Archer and stuff. They will tell you what's available to your client and stuff. So again, they're just knowledgeable to kind of help you understand, hey, I got somebody that's going to Fort Lauderdale. What should I recommend they see or do? That's what this is about, okay? So again, we have a lot of different ones coming up that we're going to be doing. So just stay plugged in. Let's have some fun, okay? So we're going to click here on Learn. As you see, learn, educate, engage, and become an expert, okay? Foundation, we're going to learn the greater Fort Lauderdale, beaches and beyond, everything under the sun. So as you see, we have to start with first one before we can move on to the other two, okay? All right, does anybody have any questions before we get started? You can click here. I think this will save something. Favorites, check out your personal favorites. Okay, so once we get started, you could probably click save on there. Retain, once you've completed it, you can still go back into the courses. It just won't have the test questions there. Promote, how do we promote it? So here's again, just like in our other vendors and stuff, different promotions, different, like here, 10 ways to play, activity, maps, images, ways to help you promote it. Okay, so very easy. But need to go, and we'll do this later. No worries. Again, you guys can do these all on your own. I am recording them also, which will be on my YouTube channel. All right, so again, these are good ways to help promote your business. Again, right here, you're going to click here, you're going to register, and then you'll go to learn here, which is where we're going to be. How to sell it, again, itineraries, commissionable attractions, travel guide. So again, more resources for you to help you to sell a Fort Lauderdale trip to your client. And then the directory, reset, map to reset. Okay, so the directory of Fort Lauderdale, places to go, things to see, etc. Okay, you want to go to arts and crafts, you want to learn about LGBTQ, pet-friendly places, etc. It's all right there. Again, just like in any of our vendors, many of them have the filters. A lot of people say, well, we don't do Airbnb. No, but if you go into Expedia Tap and do a filter, we do vacation homes. Okay, so just wanted to share that. All right, so we're going to click here to learn, and that's where we're going to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and get started for those that were already registered. Again, if you're just registering, don't worry. We will wait for you when we get to the final exam. Just keep your ears open so you can make sure that you can help with the test questions. Okay. All right, so it's welcome to Greater Fort Lauderdale. It looks like it's only a 14-minute course. Let me share the. So again, some are videos, some are.
Good morning, Greater Fort Lauderdale. It's another beautiful day here in paradise. The sun is up, the town is out. It's a great day to be alive.
I've been coming alive. I've been coming alive again. I've been coming alive. I've been coming alive again. I was holding out the tea life, living out of touch, but now feeling like I'm born again. Finally seeing the light. Finally seeing the light ahead.
Whoever said the more things change, the more they stay the same, hasn't been to Greater Fort Lauderdale in a while. Pity.
What about these videos? Food, the green, water park. As you do these trainings, you're like, okay, I gotta put that on my bucket list. I post these YouTubes in the hour after.
I've been coming alive. I've been coming alive again.
Yeah, you thought you knew us. But take a closer look. This is the new Greater Fort Lauderdale. Get to know us. It's
All right. All right, so welcome everyone. So within 300 miles of navigable waterways, 24 miles of golden beaches, and more than 300 days of sunshine and blue skies a year, it's no wonder Greater Fort Lauderdale is a shining beacon of fun, relaxation, warm hospitality on the southern eastern coast of Florida. A water lover's paradise. Sorry, my mouth isn't working today. Life here is so centered around the water that we've earned two nicknames: Venice of America, because of our winding waterways. They're full of romance and excitement. And then yachting capital of the world, because we're a magnet for mega yachts. In fact, the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show is the largest in-water boat show in the world, okay? So keep that in mind, could be a test question. With near perfect weather year-round, the sun shines more than 3,000 hours each year. Opportunity to enjoy outdoor living are endless, whether it's under this it's on or under the water, immersed in nature's flora and fauna, strolling charming neighborhoods, or dining al fresco. Sorry, dang, I need to go back to bed and come back and wake up again. All right, how about a tiki room? You don't want a tiki cocktail. And then Yellow Green Farmers Market in Hollywood. So everyone under the sun, if there's one more thing we've known for, it's our warm welcome to all our visitors. So committed to the philosophy that we made it our destination slogan. Our multicultural residents come from over 170 countries, speaks 147 languages, and they invite visitors of every culture, creed, or origin, ethnicity, and identify to those to join them in living the good life in the Greater Fort Lauderdale. All right, you can't have rainbows without brilliant rays of sunshine, and our sunshiny days create the biggest rainbow ever. When it comes to pride, we're the undisputed LGBTQ capital of Florida with a dedicated LGBTQ and visitor center, hundreds of LGBTQ owned and operated hospitality businesses, including hotels, bars, clubs, and restaurants. What's next? We've crafted the program to give you the latest, greatest product intel about everything there is to do and see here, but also a whole lot more that you'll read about next. And then you can like click this to save it if you like this page, and then that way you can refer back to it later, which would be up here on your profile or on the profile when you clicked on that. Okay. How about your mobile learning and sales companion? All right. So think of this platform as your friend in selling the greater Fort Lauderdale area. It will teach you everything you need to know to become a certified Lauderdale loyalist. From the essentials on accommodation, transportation, attractions, to a virtual tour of communities that make up our vibrant and welcoming destination. As you complete each of the chapters, you'll unlock access to the retain section. This will be your go-to resource for retaining your expert knowledge and enhancing your sales efforts. We've stripped away the quiz portion here to leave all the useful content and multimedia assets so you can expertly answer a product question or even make an impromptu sales presentation anytime, anywhere, from any device. And speaking of helping your marketing and sales efforts, the promote and sell sections will make it super easy for you to share interesting content with your potential clients. Then close the sale with an exclusive resources tailored specifically to you, our Lauderdale loyalists. Now it's time to share the sunshine and fun of Greater Fort Lauderdale. Thanks for hopping on for the ride. All right, so question. In addition to our 24 miles of golden beaches, how many miles of navigable waterways and average days of sunshine does the Greater Fort Lauderdale offer? Miles and average Lauderdale days. Deirdre says 300. So let's click 300. Confirm that is correct. Thank you, Deirdre. So again, guys, we do this as a team. Okay, let's all help. Okay. All right. So next.
Choice.
Did you have a question?
Oh, I just said no multiple choice.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
that?
no, not on that one. I know some of them are, so that's pay attention. All right, probably on the main one, they will give it to us. All right, so getting in and around. So Greater Fort Lauderdale is easy to get into and getting around with the bustling international airport and network of ground. Water, transportation options that are not only simple to navigate, but pretty fun too. So by air, Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International is ranked the top 20 airports in the US for total passenger traffic and top 10 for international traffic. With over 350 average daily flights, FLL connects Greater Fort Lauderdale with more than 80 cities domestically and more than 60 cities globally. Best of all, FLL is mere 3 miles from hotels, attractions, and beaches, ultra convenient to one of the world's top cruise ports, Port Everglades. And to get the fun started even faster, FLL Terminal Tunes plays works by local musicians and bands, so visitors can tap their toes to the Lauderdale beat while waiting for their luggage. Tap the icon on the right for great insights on Fort Lauderdale International Airport tips.
Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. I mean, what a great airport. Everybody loves this airport. It has so much feed. It always prices better 99% of the time versus the other airports in the region. And so that's a huge selling point. All the nonstop service you have there. And then you've got both. You've got the low-cost carriers that you have hubs there. You've got your major airlines. So again, it appeals to all at a great value. The airport's in the middle of the city. So once you land in Fort Lauderdale Airport, anything within the greater Fort Lauderdale area is just a couple of minutes away. And so I think that's a huge selling point as well. It's just the ease of travel into this great airport that's easy, efficient, and close to everything.
Okay. Next. So a loyalist tip. Wi-Fi is available in all airport terminals, so make sure that to advise your client to download the FLL airport map with a touch of the screen. They can access all the deets on transportation, maps, shopping, restaurants, and more in both English and Spanish. By land, in addition to every rental car option under the sun, clients can get around via the Broward County Transit BCT bus, Tri-Rail, Brightline, Uber, Lyft, and taxi. All right, so a loyalist tip, since the best transit option is a free one, right? Look no further than the Lauderdale Community Shuttle. Free shuttle service for residents and visitors offers 5 routes connecting destination with greater Fort Lauderdale. The Beach Link route makes 10 stops along the coastline and runs 10:30 to 5 each day. Perfect way to sample sand and sea at our various beaches. The Tri-Rail, South Florida's primary commuter rail system, serves Broward, Miami-Dade, and Palm Beach counties with 18 conveniently located train stations, connections to local buses, and the Miami Metro Rail. Access to all 3 international airports with service every day of the year. Brightline offers express intercity passenger rail service connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach, with future service to Orlando. And to make traveling even easier, the new Brightline service connects all the spots by providing private car, shared ride, and soon even bicycle connections for passengers located within a 5-mile radius of Brightline rail station. Now travelers can get from their hotels or houses to the station in no time with little effort. All transport can be booked on the Brightline app. So you have the water taxi here, you have the Brightline Fort Lauderdale train there. By water, one of the best ways to explore a destination is from the water. And the water taxi does much more than cruise its way from one dock to the next. Captain and crew are experienced locals, love to tell passengers about the many attractions viewed from the water. They'll hear about the history of the area, as well as fun and interesting tidbits about the mansions, mega yachts, which line the waterways. Water taxi also provides a weekend Hollywood Express. Visitors can take the scenic route to check out all the shops and restaurants along the Hollywood Beach boardwalk. Even better, water taxi provides hop-on, hop-off service. All day passes started under $30 for adults, under $15 for children, 5 to 11. So clients can cruise around on their own schedule. Plus, rates drop after 4 p.m. for happy hour. Got that? All right.
want me to-
Loyalist tip. Did you have something to add?
Do you want me to read?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you read after this one. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Lauderdale Go not only offers free shuttle service, but also free water trolley service. Hop on, hop off water trolley makes 8 stops along the new river between Riverwalk, Laura Wood Park, and Smoker Park. Service operates daily between the hours of 10 and 10, and wait times average around 20 minutes. All right, so again, after this test, we'll go ahead and let you read. And then when you get tired, let us know if we have any other volunteers. So what's the name of the free ground shuttle water trolley service that visitors can easily hop on and hop off to get
Lauderdale.
Lauderdale Go.
Go, where is it? Lauderdale?
Yes.
That is correct. Great job. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, go ahead, Linda. It's all yours.
Lay of the land. Oops. Ideally located between Palm Beach and Miami-Dade counties, Greater Fort Lauderdale encompasses all of Broward County. Our prime location provides easy access to Port Everglades, one of the world's top 3 cruise ports, as well as to the amazing natural wonders of the Florida Everglades. 31 cities make up Greater Fort Lauderdale, including 8 beach towns and 23 inland communities dotted along the Atlantic coast with the Everglades to the west. Each community has its own personality and attraction, so every type of visitor will find their fun here. We'll dive in deeper to our coastal and inland communities in the next chapter. In the meantime, check out map above to get your bearings on the cities and waterways that make up Greater Fort Lauderdale. Oh, wow.
Wonderful.
Where to stay? Greater Fort Lauderdale welcomes everyone under the sun, and when the sun dips below the verdant Everglades horizon, our range of inviting accommodations provide rest and rejuvenation for the next day's fun. Our hotels aren't just for sleeping though. With a rainbow of amenities, services, activities, and budget levels, your clients are sure to find the perfect place to stay and play. Greater Fort Lauderdale boasts more than 37,000 lodging accommodations at a variety of hotels, luxury resorts, and boutique properties, reflecting a cosmopolitan vibe. The diverse mix includes oceanfront and inland properties, specialized spa resorts, businesses, meeting and convention facilities, and we've been steadily growing our offering. We now have double the inventory we did in 2014. There's the Pelican Grand Beach Resort in Fort Lauderdale and the, what happened? And the,
Conrad
and
Fort.
the Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Yep.
Says, here's the lowdown on many types of places to stay in Greater Fort Lauderdale. Stay seaside. Much of Greater Fort Lauderdale is within a seaside throw of the ocean or waterways, but our beach hotels put guests right on the waterfront, where they'll fall asleep to the crescendo of crashing waves and wake to the sun rising over the Atlantic. Best of all, these beachfront hotels are also close to world-class restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. Stay in the lap of luxury. Our luxury beach resorts provide decadent accommodation with extraordinary service and amenities tailored to the most discriminating travelers and naturally stunning views of the ocean. 5-star hospitality, elevated dining options, and luxurious spa services will satisfy and rejuvenate guests to the point where they'll never want to leave. Lauderdale Loyalist tip: a Lister accommodations on our shores include the new Four Seasons Hotel and Residence Fort Lauderdale, the Ritz-Carlton Fort Lauderdale, West Fort Lauderdale,
Yeah.
Pelican Grand Beach Resort, and Royal Blues Hotel, which notably is the only Relais and Chateau Hotel in Florida. Luxury accommodations aren't just limited to land in the yachting capital of the world. Fully staffed yachts can be chartered for a few hours, a few days, or even longer to provide the ultimate high-end Fort Lauderdale experience. Ooh, West Fort Lauderdale, Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. Oh, fun. Stay in a home away from home. Clients looking for a more unique home-like experience will find it and more at our array of boutique properties. These high-quality hotel alternatives feature no more than 50 rooms and provide guests with personalized service and outstanding ambiance. Many of them feature full kitchens, stays for VIPs, very important pets. If your clients can't imagine leaving home without their furry friends, our pet-friendly hotels ensure that four-legged family members are not only allowed, but also receive a red carpet welcome. Rest assured, no matter which property you book for your clients, with our unwavering commitments to LGBT and inclusivity, every place to stay here will be warm and welcoming to all guests. Bonus, many of our LGBT and hotels offer incredible discounts and amenities that others don't. Tap the icon on the right for a look into some of our unique boutique stays. And
Take a quick look at this. guys ready to go to the beach? I am. Then tap the directory. I don't see the directories, so. All right, you want to keep reading?
Yep, I'm fine.
All right, so we'll do the test. A-lister accommodations on our shores include the following properties. Which of these is the only Reliance and Chateau Hotel in Florida?
Well,
Four Seasons, Ritz Carlton, Fort Lauderdale, Pelican, or Royal Blues?
I think it's the Four Seasons. Or is
Royal
it-
Blue. No, it's Royal Blue. I got it
Blue.
wrong. But yeah, Royal Blue.
That's correct. Royal Blue is the only hotel and chateau in hotel in Florida. Okay, so keep that in
Okay.
mind. Royal Blues.
Guess I don't retain when I'm reading.
I know that's all right.
Okay, sail and stay. With our excellent proximity to Port Everglades Cruise Terminal and FLL, our airport and cruise hotels are a destination unto themselves. Incredible dining options and on-site activities, including expansive rooms, huge buffet, and fantastic pools, all close to the action. What's more, many cruise hotels offer free shuttle service and long-term parking options, as well as day rooms, so cruises can enjoy amenities for a few hours before or after departure. Lauderdale Loyalist tip: tap into the cell channel to find a link to cruise hotels with shuttle service, long-term parking options, and day room availability. Watch the video below to hear Caitlin Etchevers from our Global Travel Trade Department talk about all the options for pre and post cruise stays.
We always recommend that visitors come in a couple of days pre or stay a couple of days post their cruise. I think there's some amazing value and increase in overall experience when you stay in the destination pre or post. And there's some wonderful activities to do here. We can go off and explore some of our museums. You can go off to the NSU Art Museum or perhaps visit the Bonnet House, which is a beautiful art museum on the beach. We have 300 miles of beautiful intercoastal waterways here, otherwise known as the Venice of the Americas. You can explore these waterways through several different options. We have water taxi, of course, very well known, riverfront cruises. We also have Jungle Queen, which has been around for many years, and they have some great options. If you have a little bit more time, you could jump aboard and have dinner and a show as well. And then, of course, shopping. We're very well known for shopping, one of the best shopping in all of the United States here. We have Las Olas Boulevard, very close to the port. We also have Galleria Mall, which you can access via water taxi. And of course, you can shoot out over to Sawgrass Mills. They have over 400 options in outlet stores and wonderful dining and entertainment as well there. For dining, we have dozens of wonderful dining options, all within moments of the port. The boatyard, we have fabulous dining here, waterfront as well. Highly recommend you go over to the Everglades and experience all that they have to offer at Everglades Holiday Park. There's wonderful excursions. They do morning, afternoon, private excursions, and it's great to get out there with the nature, see some gators. They have wonderful shows as well, and they really make it for a wonderful experience for all. We have the International Boat Show that happens every fall of the year, and it's a $1 billion economic impact to our community. So we recommend that you come every fall. You could add on a couple of days pre or post your cruise and enjoy the International Boat Show here in Greater Fort Lauderdale.
Beautiful, right? You
Well,
want to keep reading?
I can read a little bit more.
Okay.
Our visitors. By now you've seen how we welcome everyone under the sun. So here's a little primer on our visitors to get your itinerary ideas flowing. Lovers love Lauderdale. From resort hotels to barefoot beaches to luxury yachts and even underwater, a destination wedding in Greater Fort Lauderdale will surely lead to a fairy tale happily ever after. We are here to help you make your clients' dreams a reality with free advice, wedding planning services, and endless options for romance. The pride of Florida. Pride is a part of our everyday life and philosophy, and we are especially proud to have earned a perfect score on the Human Rights Campaign, HRC, Municipal Equality Index. We have a thriving local LGBT plus community with the highest concentration of same-sex couple households in the country and hundreds of gay-owned businesses, many of which are centered around the Wilton Manors neighborhood, Fort Lauderdale Beach, and Booze Gardens, Fort Lauderdale. Cruisers who don't want the party to end. With the third largest port in the world at our doorstep, it's no wonder that cruise passengers love to spend post-cruise time with us. And why not? Our wealth of sunshine, gorgeous beaches, diverse dining, and incredible outdoor activities keep the fun going. And if quiet is what you're thereafter, there's plenty of serene spots to help unwind before heading back to reality. Multicultural magnet. Greater Fort Lauderdale, Broward County is quickly emerging as the most diverse area in the U.S. and we're the gathering place of choice for many large professional organizations, including the most influential African-American groups. Family reunions are also drawn to Broward County for the affordable lodging and for unique intergenerational activities in our historic Sistrunk area, including historical tours, classes, and workshops with resident artists and community service projects in urban gardens. MICE is so nice under the sun. Business travelers will have their day in the sun and more when they book a meeting, show, or event here. A $1.1 billion expansion, the Greater Fort Lauderdale Broward County Convention Center is currently underway, and phase one has already opened with a 750,000 square foot addition, including 350,000 square feet of exhibit space. We go even further in 2025 with a massive 1.2 million square feet of new exhibit space, a 65,000 square foot waterfront ballroom, plus original dining concepts, enhanced water taxi access, and a new expansive waterfront plaza with dining and entertainment in a park-like atmosphere. Plus, the enhancement will feature an 800-room dedicated convention hotel. Tap the icon on the right to see how all something. Hey. All right, so we're the undisputed LGBTQ plus capital of Florida with the highest concentration of same-sex couples households in the country. Hundreds of gay-owned businesses, many of which are centered around which neighborhood? So you have oops, sorry, that was a test.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Wilton
Manors. So you have four choices. It's actually Wilton Manors. That's correct. Okay. Beyond second gayest city in the United States. Okay. So if you want to focus on LGBTQ, now you have that information. All right, so working with us, as you can tell from the photo above, the sales team of Visit Lauderdale is pretty excited to help you sell our sunny destination. Many ways we can work together to promote Fort Lauderdale, from co-op
marketing to custom sales presentations to fam trips, look at that, and more. All right, so attend a world cruise world, Asta Fam, Hilton, Fort Lauderdale, few important things to know about us. So memberships and distinctions. We are a signature and virtuoso preferred destination. Proud members of U.S. travel associations, USTA, Visit Florida, ASTA, CCRA, CLIA, PTNA, ANA, Discover America, Canada. IITA sustaining board members, U.S. Travel Board directors. You can connect with us. So we're happy to present at your local ASTA, CCRA, PTANA, etc. meetings. Shoot us an email at the tourism sales at broward.org and we'll set you up. You'll also see us at Cruise 360 Cruise World and Global Travel Marketplace, all right here in Greater Fort Lauderdale. Find contact information for the entire sales team in the Sell channel. Loyalist tip, be sure to check out all Lauderdale section of our website. Find the latest, greatest deals and discounts on hotels, restaurants, and attractions that you can share with your client. There are special deals for Florida residents and first responders and military too. Tap on the right to see how luxury advisor Nick Pena utilizes co-op marketing for his business.
The co-op marketing opportunities are huge, and I feel like it's so underused when I speak to some of my peers and they're not leveraging this. So, you know, I would say to any advisor, guys, there's money out there, take it, or I'm going to use it. There's such an opportunity to collaborate with them, not just to do the co-op, but when you are using that co-op, you're not just getting the funds, but you're also it's like a partnership. So now everybody's betted in my success, because my success would then be the success of the destination. And so it just, I don't know how to describe it. It just gets the wheel rolling. And so you're taking those funds. Now you have an action plan, and now you're going to put that into fruition, and it does work. I mean, the sales go up whenever I take that co-op, and whether it be for additional marketing or an ad, or whether it be to host a small event with maybe some of my top customers, or maybe to do on a national scale a webinar and bring in somebody from Greater Fort Lauderdale to speak to my customers about what's new in the destination. And so you've got to think outside the box. When you think co-op, it's not just about, a Facebook ad. It's about thinking outside the box. Can I have them help me host a webinar for my clients? Can I do maybe something at a small local coffee shop with the local business owners of the Strip and highlight the new cruises that are coming out of Fort Lauderdale or whatever? And so there's so much that you can do if you really think outside the box, and it can help you grow your business. It does mine.
All right. So congratulations, you're on your way to achieving your certificate as a Lauderdale loyalist. Now that you've completed the training on Chapter 1, you've unlocked 24/7 resources in Retain. In this special section, we stripped away the quiz portion, leaving an easy-to-use reference tool so you can always have intel you need at your fingertips and can quickly answer questions. Each chapter you complete means one more unlocked content resource in Retain. So let's continue to the next chapter. Check out Beaches and Beyond in Greater Fort Lauderdale. All right, so Beaches and Beyond. right. So get to know our beach towns, okay? Greater Fort Lauderdale, golden, sunny coastline is a home to more than few beaches and coastal communities, each shining with its own personality and style, from family fun in the sun and surf to a romantic stroll on the boardwalk. Under swaying palms to savoring fresh seafood and a cold brew with incredible views, everyone under the sun will find their beach paradise here. Quick another video. I'll go ahead and speed it up some for
I
us.
most frequently book the beach. Why? Because I'm in love with the beach, and most of the clients that I have are coming, they're looking for, you know, the sun, the sand, the beach, the vibe, and on Fort Lauderdale Beach, or even up the coast, because Greater Fort Lauderdale includes not just Fort Lauderdale Beach, but on the coast, you have lots of hotels that people can, that your clients can stay at, and then there's lots of entertainment, nightly entertainment, daytime entertainment, things that go on that they can partake in. The attractions that most of my clients want to do when they come to Greater Fort Lauderdale, they want to see that ocean, they want to see that beach. Even if they're doing staycation, if they're coming from the Northeast, if they're coming from the Midwest, they want to be able to see the beach, then I have a lot of people that they want to be on the water. So there's fishing trips, there are museums and art galleries, and you can eat your way around Greater Fort Lauderdale. We even have breweries, and of course there's always the Everglades. So a lot of people will want to go, they want to see, what is this Everglades about? You know, they want to go out there and experience it, and also all the great cuisines and restaurants that we have. So listen, there's so much to offer here. You cannot go wrong with sending your clients to Greater Fort Lauderdale.
Right. So did they miss anything on that last one?
Let's hurry this along.
Huh?
Let's hurry this along.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Deerfield to Lighthouse, sitting at the northern edge of Broward County, just south of Boca Raton, Deerfield Beach is known for its casual, fun beach vibe. This bustling coastal community is home to more than 50,000 people, half of whom reside in the Century Village active adult community. Its pristine beachfront is a favorite of both water and nature lovers. 3 species of sea turtle nest here, including the leatherback, the largest of all living turtles. In addition to turtle watching, beachgoers enjoy swimming, surfing, watching the day's catch come in, or trying to make a catch of their own on the International Fishing Pier. A shortcut to fresh seafood can be found at many oceanfront restaurants like the Whale's Rib, an old-time Florida hangout known for whale fries and tasty brews, or Ocean's 234 for local swordfish with a side of lobster, smashed potatoes. Must-sees. So Deerfield Island is a 53.3 acre park containing a variety of interesting habitat, including marine hammock, mangrove forest, originally purchased to build a private home for Al Capone in 1930. His arrest for tax evasion in 1932 put that idea to rest. Still, the island was known as Capone Island until 1955, when it became Deerfield Island Park. Operated by Broward County, Deerfield Island sits on the Intercoastal Waterway and is accessible by a free shuttle boat, which operates from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the hour on Saturday and Sundays. So you have the Deerfield Inland Park, and then tap here to enlarge the park map if you'd like. Hillsborough Beach. Spanning just 3 miles in length and 900 feet in width, the charming town of Hillsborough Beach is nestled between the Intracoastal Waterway and the Atlantic Ocean. With one of the tallest working lighthouses on the East Coast overlooking this tiny, quiet enclave, Hillsborough Beach offers a relaxing escape and an ideal haven for nesting sea turtles. One day each month, the lighthouse opens for tours. Visitors can climb 175 steps to the top for an amazing panoramic view of the ocean. Hillsborough Lighthouse sits at the south end town of Hillsborough Inlet Passageway, where vessels cross between the Intercoastal Waterway and the Atlantic Ocean. Perfect spot to while away on an afternoon boat watching. So again, if you're recommending this place, let them know once a month the lighthouse is only open. So maybe book it around there if that's what they want to see. Lighthouse Point's name was inspired by the nearby Hillsborough Lighthouse, but it's the laid-back ambience of the quiet, tree-shaded town that inspires visitors. With 18 miles of pristine waterways that lace through it, there's no finer place to unwind than on board a sport fishing charter or sunbathing on the deck of a luxury yacht. Loyalist tip: Cap's Place Island Restaurant. You can't visit Lighthouse Point and not go to the Broward County's oldest restaurant, a national landmark. Roots as a 1920 casino running speakeasy, Cap's Place has been known for excellence casual waterfront dining for decades, from native seafood, hearts of palm salad, succulent steaks, and more have lured many notable guests to its offshore location, such as Franklin D. Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, Vanderbilt's, the Rockefellers, Gloria Swanson, Mariah Carey, and Joe Namath. Tap the directory, find out more things to do and see in the locations. Okay, I don't see the directory here, so we skip over that. What's the name of the oldest restaurant in Broward County, which has been luring rich and famous as well as locals for decades offshore location? Whales Rib, Ocean 234, Cap's Place, or Lighthouse Inn?
Cap's Place.
Cap's Place, that is correct. Very good. All right, Pompano Beach to Hollandale. As we continue southward along the coast, Pompano Beach sits just where the Gulf Stream bends, making the ocean waters clear, warm, and so inviting. Surfers and divers especially. Warmer waters make for an abundance of pompano, the inshore tropical game fish, from which the beach gets its name. Did you know the town's name is not the only homage to its namesake that visitors will find here? The end of the Fisher family pier at Pompano Beach is shaped like the head of the Pompano fish. You guys know that? Now you do. Pompano Beach Pier, surrounding village, its surrounding village, fishing village are hotspots for family fun, with the Pompano Beach Kids Fishing Club offering angling instruction for little ones. Also cool water, underwater camera for fish watching from the pier, as well as beachside water playground with lots of splashing features to help cool off on a hot Florida day. The pier and adjacent area are part of a major beach renovation that includes new restaurants, shops, and nautical style parking garage. You have the Oceanic Pompano Beach Pier. Tap to enlarge the map here if you'd like more information. Pompano is also popular for its underground playground, 18 shipwrecks to be explored offshore. Many of them were sunken intentionally to become reefs to support foster marine life. For fish lovers who prefer to stay dry, the colorful aquatic life will cause just as many wows when viewed from a glass bottom boat. You have Sea Ranch Lakes, total population of 540. Sea Ranch Lakes is a tiny residential village situated between Atlantic and Intercoastal Waterway that embodies the small town hospitality of Old Florida. While there aren't any hotels or planned tourist activities in Sea Ranch Lakes, visitors can still stay here by booking a vacation rental. Limited number of condos and home listings are available. So you have Lauderdale by the Sea and Hollandale Beach, both beautiful, right? Lauderdale by the Sea, located on the barrier island that's 7 feet above sea level. Charming seaside town of Lauderdale by the Sea features a beachfront that stretches for miles, as well as an old Florida vibe with mid-century modern architecture and low-rise buildings. Since it's just a short swim from the beach to a century-old shipwreck, and reefs teeming with marine life, it's easy to see why Lauderdale by the Sea is known as the shore diving capital of Florida. Loyalist Tip, Windjammer Resort Hotel, an icon in the Lauderdale by the Sea since 1978, tucked away from the crowds on a wide palm-lined beach, 1 block from the center of town. Guests at the Windjammer can snorkel or dive to the renowned coral reef, walk to the best fishing sightseeing pier in the South Florida, as well as a variety of stores, restaurants, and bars. Hollandale Beach, last beach before crossing over to Miami. Hollandale Beach embodies classic Art Deco style with vibrant artsy feel that's popular with young families as well as retirees. This coastal community boasts 2 great beach parks. South City Beach Park features a playground, volleyball courts, and an outdoor pavilion for live music performances. North City Beach Park may be smaller, but it's right on the ocean and steps away from the many noteworthy restaurants. The boardwalk is the place to go for selfies by the iconic beach ball water tower. The video on the right to hear Camille speak about how clients are drawn to the beaches, and then the directory shows things to do and places to see. and I'll go over the quick.
The sun, the beach, and that no passport is needed for this beautiful destination. Well, I'm in New York, and New Yorkers love to go to Florida. We have so many flights. It's so convenient to go to Fort Lauderdale. So most of my clients are repeaters. You know, they've been booking with me for 20 years and they go back year after year. The thing is, it's not a secret. I think everybody knows that Fort Lauderdale is a beautiful place with gorgeous beaches, great restaurants, wonderful sunshine. Once your client goes, they're going to keep coming back because it's just so convenient to get there and it's just offers so much for those who are looking for, you know, sunshine, beach, ocean, and again, excellent
So
food.
I'm letting you guys decide. I'll make whatever you decide. All right. Sorry, multitasking again. Okay, and what's this?
Hi, I'm Rita Wells, the Tourism Marketing Manager for the City of Pompano Beach, Florida's warmest welcome. We're located just a few miles north of Fort Lauderdale. I'm coming to you here from the Pompano Beach Fisher Family Pier. It's a 900-foot pier, and the end of it is shaped like Pompano, which is the fish for which the city was named after. The pier anchors the Pompano Beach Fishing Village, which is a 6-acre destination with ample parking. We've got a tiki bar, restaurants, shops. It's a great place. We've got a hotel with a rooftop bar that overlooks this beautiful beach. The nighttime views of the ocean are amazing. We are a very family-friendly destination. Our beaches are 3 miles wide, 3 miles long, wide beaches. We are accessible. We have beach access pass and beach wheelchairs for those who request them. It's a limited on-demand service, but we've got one at each lifeguard stand. We also have an Old Town area. It's been revitalized. We've got restaurants there. Great vibe. We say warm welcome, cool vibes there. It's a great place. We have festivals. We've got live music all over the pier, all over the city. It's a wonderful place. We've got 700 acres of parks, one of which has an accessible playground for children with special needs. We also have an amazing splash pad right on the beach here, and an adult outdoor gym, CrossFit gym, and playground. And this is just where you want to be. Very family friendly, chill place. If you have any questions, please visit pompanobeach.com and let me know if you have any questions.
All right. All right, so next. Coastal Spotlight, Fort Lauderdale. The city of Fort Lauderdale, part of Greater Fort Lauderdale, is the action-packed C and B scene setting of Fort Lauderdale City. A mix of trendy restaurants, shops, and hotels combined with endless ways to play in the sand and surf. There's plenty to do on and off the beach. But the beach is often, oops, hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Shoot.
Do you want me to read for a minute?
Yeah, if you don't mind, thank you.
Okay. Coastal, oh wait, where are we at? The city of Fort Lauderdale. The heart of Greater Fort Lauderdale is the action-packed C and B scene setting of Fort Lauderdale City, with a mix of trendy restaurants, shops, and hotels combined with endless ways to play in the sand and surf. There's plenty to do and off the beach. Do on and off the beach. But the beach is often the first attraction, and it's easy to see why. Located a little more than a mile from buzzing Las Olas Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale's beachfront promenade is a sun and sea playground that's full of excitement and activity. A walk along the wavy walked promenade leads visitors to activity vendors providing every kind of beach and waterfront activity: jet skis, paddle boards, parasailing, scuba diving, surfing, snorkeling, fishing, boats, bicycles, segways, and more. From Fort Lauderdale Beach, young pirates can spend an afternoon seeking treasure aboard a real pirate ship, and jet setters can toast the sunset with champagne on a private yacht cruise. Las Olas Boulevard. If Fort Lauderdale is the Venice of America, then Las Olas Boulevard is our Rodeo Drive. This chic street runs from the center of the city through the canals straight to the ocean and is lined with trendy boutiques and culinary hotspots featuring practically every type of cuisine imaginable. 2 sites on Las Olas Boulevard should be sampled by every visitor for a true taste of old Fort Lauderdale. The Floridian. Since 1937, dining at the Floridian has been a Fort Lauderdale tradition. Sitting in a prime spot overlooking Las Olas Boulevard, this retro-style eatery is open 24/7 and serves breakfast all day, plus burgers, sandwiches, and more, surrounded by vintage American decor. Elbow Room, located on the corner of A1A and Las Olas, this cozy watering hole first gained popularity with World War II sailors during the 1940s, then quickly became the favorite bar for spring breakers from the 50s to the 80s. In fact, the Elbow Room had a big hand in cementing Fort Lauderdale's reputation as the ultimate spring break destination by planning a starring role in the classic film Where the Boys Are. Lauderdale must see. The world famous Rec Bar, located at B Ocean Resort, is one of the few places in the world where guests can watch living mermaids from a porthole view while sipping a tropical cocktail and savoring fresh This legendary city landmark has been providing unforgettable underwater performances in seaside during dining since the 1950s. Tap the directory channel to find more things to do, places to stay, and tap the icon on the right to learn more about Segway Fort Lauderdale.
Perfect, thank you. So I'll go ahead and let you guys click on those if you'd like for future, whatever, just because I know this is running a little long, so except you do have to click on it. So let me click on it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, tap on directory or the icon. Okay. All right, check all the sites and attractions in this. Thank you for reading. I appreciate it. I just trying to multitask. Check all the sites and attractions in the city of Fort Lauderdale that are must-sees for visitors.
Beachfront, Los Olas, Floridian, Elbow, Rock Bar, all of them.
All of them. All right, confirm that is correct. So make sure you put all of them, everybody. All right. Oh, it said everything but beachfront. Didn't it?
Oh,
It was right.
What?
I thought it said everything was right. Did it? No. Yeah, it says all of them are right. Okay, there, Cheryl said she was right. Okay, no worries. All right, so Coastal Spotlight, Dania Beach. Billed as Broward County's first city, Dania Beach is located north of Hollywood's beaches and south across the Strananan River, where the busier beaches of Fort Lauderdale. Even though Dania Beach shares the same sun and surf, it does so in relative solitude, coupled with a reputation for affordable hotels and fresh catch restaurants. Dania Beach is a hidden oceanfront treasure waiting to be discovered. You have the ice cream parlor here. Tap into enlarge to get more information on the beaches. Dania Beach is home to some of the most scenic waterways and world-class marinas in South Florida. So as you can likely guess, boating is extremely popular here. There are numerous sailing events, boat races, regattas, scuba shops, and snorkeling ops. And Dania Beach is a prime place for offshore sport fishing. With its close proximity to Port Everglades, you'll find many cruise hotels in Dania Beach, which offers free shuttle service to and from the port, so you can craft the perfect pre or post ad on for cruisers. Historic district here and the beach for anglers wanting to cast from shore. There's a fishing pier at Dania Beach. Ocean Park stretches more than 800 feet into the ocean. Splash pad at the park caters to kids, and tiki huts lining the beach offers shady retreat. Park also provides easy access to the Whiskey Creek and Strananan River for boating and kayaking. Westlake is the place to be to catch a glimpse of the Florida's beloved manatees. In addition to these gentle giants, visitors will find great blue herons, some of the area's best bird watching in the nature's lover's paradise. Tap the icon to learn more. Hollywood. Okay, so California's Hollywood may have their walk of fame, but our Hollywood beach is known for different walkable path. 2.5-mile oceanfront boardwalk, and no, that's not a typo. It's much more than just a simple boardwalk. Named one of America's best beach boardwalks by Travel and Leisure, Hollywood Beach Boardwalk is a brick-paved pedestrian lane lined with palm trees, panoramic ocean vistas, outdoor cafes, shops, 3 parks, playgrounds for kids, and hotels and resorts. Here's an aerial drive and then aerial view and then the map. Hollywood Beach has its own star on the show of the Hollywood Beach Theater. 500-seat amphitheater offers eclectic mix of reggae, rock, pop, and Latin music. Live performances on multiple nights each week, many inciting impromptu dance parties on the promenade in front of the theater. This is the Beach Theater, and then the Guitar Hotel Seminar Hard Rock Hotel Casino. Free concerts are presented Wednesdays through Sunday evenings, managed by the adjacent Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. Offers plenty of its own attractions and amenities. Wannabe surfers will hop on the Flow Rider Surf Simulator, and solace seekers will head to the acclaimed St. Somewhere Spa for the ultimate experience in pampering and relaxation. Both are open to guests and visitors and locals. Tap the video on the right to learn more about it. And then just a few minutes drive from Hollywood's downtown area, Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino offers 3 thrilling hotels in addition to gaming. Guitar Hotel is the can't miss centerpiece of the expansive property, towering all glass structure, shaped like the instrument with luxurious accommodations and amenities that will make any discriminating traveler sing its praises. The Hard Rock Live keeps the good times rolling with multitude of shows, including artists like Billy Joel, Elton John, and Alicia Keys. How cool is that? All right, you always have to click the icons. All right, the latest unique hotel to take center stage at Seminole Hard Rock Casino is shaped like what instrument? It's a guitar. There you go, guitar, newest and addition to the Seminole Hard Rock Casino. All right, now it's time to dust the sand off your shoes. Vibrant sand towns will promise more ways to enjoy the fun and sights of Lauderdale. We'll start again with the north and meander way to the south. So we're going to go with the inland communities. So northern communities here, Coral Springs, term chillaxing, we're in the dictionary. There might be a picture of a coral spring next to it. Appealing laid-back suburb in the northwestern Broward County, highlighted by the 5-acre Sawgrass Nature Center, which brings everyone back to the restful nature. Coconut Creek, nicknamed Butterfly Capital of the World. In fact, it was the first town in the state of Florida, 11th in the U.S. to be recognized as a certified community wildlife habitat. Incredible natural attractions like Butterfly World, literally the largest butterfly aviary in the planet. No wonder how they earned their nickname. Margate, 9 square miles of tree-lined streets, 30 miles of canals, 18 public parks, more than 57,000 residents. Margate is known for its exceptional hometown quality of life. Young families will flock to Calypso Cove Aquatic Facility in Margate, a Caribbean-themed water park with 3 pools, half-court basketball courts, fishing area, and picnic tables. Parkland, while oceanfront Fort Lauderdale is a city of blue, its neighbor Parkland shines as a city of green. 9 recreational parks. The small city certainly lives up to its name. Pines Trail Park even has its own amphitheater, a popular local spot for live concerts and festivals. Tamarack, easily accessible by the airport, as well as the center for Lauderdale, offers a quiet respite from the hustle and nearby city life. World-class golfing, swimming, dining, and some of the favorite pastimes in this picturesque community on the way to the Everglades. North Lauderdale, located just west of Fort Lauderdale. North Lauderdale is a quiet residential suburb, proud of both its rich diversity and emphasis on family-friendly fun. Visitors can discover wonderful ways to enjoy the outdoors, both on land and in water, and taste the succulent dishes from cultures around the globe, all within just 5 square miles. Tap the icon. There we go. We tapped it. Okay. And next. Ba-ba-bum. All right. Wilton Manors ranked the 2nd gayest city in the United States, next to Provincetown, Provincetown, Mass, for its thriving LGBTQ plus population, but it's also ranks high for charm. Colorful, quaint streets lined with gay-owned restaurants, nightclubs, thrift stores, and one-of-a-kind shops, each built out of love and acceptance and welcoming to all. Did you know adjacent to Wilton Manors is the tiniest, mightiest town in Broward County, Lazy Lake. The town is actually just one street called Lazy Lane. No businesses, traffic lights, or town hall here. No fire or police department either. Based on the name alone, the town is a must for leisurely stroll. Oakland Park, located on the north fork of Greater Fort Lauderdale's scenic Middle River. Oakland Park is small city with big ideas. Thriving downtown with budgeting brewery and dining scene. Visit in fall to join in the Oktoberfest celebration. Plus parks and sports and shopping make it a great place to stay. Lauderdale is a cultural hub with diverse population, noteworthy attractions, particularly in the sports arena. Central Broward County and Broward County Stadium features state-of-the-art athletic facilities, sporting events throughout the year, as well as cultural carnivals and music festivals. Lauderdale not only shines in sports and recreation, but also in the arts, and it's home to the Lauderdale Performing Arts Centers, which presents Broadway shows in addition to other music and theater events. Did you know Central Broward Park and Broward County Stadium houses the one and only cricket stadium in the United States? Lauderdale Lakes, fewer than 4 square miles in size, the city of Lauderdale Lakes began as a suburban retirement haven for New Yorkers during the 1960s and 70s. While the size hasn't changed, today's Lauderdale Lakes represents something far bigger. Heart and soul of Broward County, created by a diverse, enticing blend of demographics, culture, and cuisine. Cultural diversity is delicious evident of Lauderdale Lakes with international specialties like the Vietnamese Noodle House, Middle Eastern Sahara Grocery and Bakery, and Singh's Roti Shop. City of Plantation prides itself on its many outdoor areas, recreational activities, which is great news for visitors looking to enjoy our many days of sunshine. But there's a lot more Plantation worth experience, like tempting shopping, championship golf, and unique dining delights. Renaissance Fort Lauderdale Plantation Hotel offers an inviting home base for business and leisure travelers. Sunrise is host of some of South Florida's most epic concerts. NHL hockey, designer shopping and outdoor fun, FLA Live Arena, formerly known as BBTA, BB&T Center, seats about 20,000 fans of sports, music, and more. Savvy shoppers know how to head to Sunrise to find deals and discounts. More than 350 stores in the sprawling Sawgrass Mills Mall. And then Weston, as the name suggests, Weston is located on the western end of the greater Fort Lauderdale with Florida Everglades, its unforgettable sunsets on the left with the wild adventure of Everglades so close by. Weston also offers the opportunity to indulge in luxury accommodations, high-end spa service, incredible international cuisine, and challenging golf. Which community is home to FLA Live Arena, featuring epic concerts, sport events, as well as discount shopping paradise, Sawgrass Mills Mall. Oakland, Lauderdale, Plantation, or Sunrise. Looks like everybody's saying Sunrise. That is correct. Very good. All right, almost done with this one. Cooper City, picturesque neighborhoods, peaceful streets, hallmarks of Cooper City. Brian Piccolo Sports Park adds a dash of action to the scene with the velodrome for high-speed cycle racing. Only facility of its kind in Florida. It's also a key spot for bird watchers and one of the best places in the state to view Florida's iconic burrowing owls. Southwest Ranches. Welcome to the classic horse country, and it's just 15 miles southwest of downtown Fort Lauderdale. Southwest Ranches cozies up to the eastern edge of the Everglades, brings an unexpected rural flair to Broward County, but Southwest Ranches is hardly a one-horse town. Much to discover here, including outdoor adventures, surprising diverse cuisine. Davie, you won't find another town like Davie in all of South Florida. The university town that's home to the colorful Flamingo Gardens, as well as good old-fashioned rodeo. In fact, the largest one east of the Mississippi River. Visitors can keep the cowboy vibe going by stocking up on boots, hats, and many more of the Western wear stores in the area. Pembroke Pines, ranked as one of the Money magazine's best places to live, and that means there's a lot to enjoy for visitors too. Shopping, art galleries, water park, golf are among the many attractions for visitors wanting to take the fun to the next level. Breeze Helicopters offers aerial sightseeing tours. Pembroke Pines and it's also home to Charles F. Dodge City Center. Modern, spacious facility hosts conventions, concerts, meetings, and trade shows, as well as the frank and acclaimed art gallery and exhibit hall. Miramar, named after the Cuban city just outside of Havana, Florida's version of Miramar has been a home for generations of families raised here since its founding in 1955. diverse, active, progressive community is something for all types of visitors to enjoy, from a thriving cultural center, arts park to a state-of-the-art amphitheater. Also ideal location for overnight when attending events at the nearby Hard Rock Stadium. Pembroke Park, situated just south side of Hallandale Beach and Hollywood. Pembroke Park, optimal location, one of the biggest assets. It's a quick drive to shopping, golf, tennis, boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, fishing, diving, snorkeling, arts, culture, and live entertainment. You name it, and it's close by. And in fact, it's a hotspot for snowbirds, means it's truly an idyllic location. And then for visitors drawn to our beautiful beaches, as well as bargains at Sawgrass Mill, West Park is the bullseye of the center of both. This family-friendly city, bordered by Miami-Dade County to the south, Pembroke Park and Hallandale Beach to the east, and Hollywood to the north. Tap the icons. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Okay. All right. Oops, I did. Next. Congratulations, way to go, completing the beaches and beyond. Don't forget, now that you completed the training, you can just go to retain and it skips over the questions, but now you have all the resources for information of the different little towns and places that your clients can go. And now everything under the sun. Last one, guys. Video.
We have so much fun, you guys.
You can watch it.
Right. So Water Wonderland, true to the nickname, Venice of America and yachting capital of the world, Greater Fort Lauderdale is veritable water wonderland, ready to inspire any traveler with an endless array of ways to play above and below the surface. Greater Fort Lauderdale is known for its stunning beaches, but it's on the waterways that the region truly reveals itself in the waterfront paradise. Experiencing our destination from the canals, rivers, and marinas should be at the forefront of any itinerary. So let's explore all the ways to get around on the water. Hop aboard, you know you're in Fort Lauderdale when hailing a taxi takes a whole new and infinitely more fun meaning. No better way to get around on the beaches and towns than on board a water taxi. Fort Lauderdale Water Taxi makes all the hot stops along the New River and Intercoastal Waterway. And the captains act as tour guides with interesting tales and tidbits about the many mansions and landmarks along the way. Water taxis can even be chartered for groups and special events. Tap the icon to learn more, okay? New River is also the setting for distinctively Lauderdale-style cruise aboard a floating tiki bar. Cruising tikis are the perfect way for small groups up to 6 people to say cheers as they gently flow down the river. Guests bring their own drinks and snacks and can charter cruises by the hour. Visitors can embark upon a unique evening cruise on the Jungle Queen riverboat, where they are whisked away for dinner on a tropical isle, or take a sightseeing tour with Carrie B cruises, paddle wheel boat that offers a salon with picture windows and air conditioning. Travelers looking for a more intimate experience will find romance on Champagne Sunset Catamaran Cruise or authentic gondola ride with Las Alas Gondola, which departs from Los Alas Boulevard. Tap the right to hear Adrian's discuss the water taxis and more. Blue Moon outdoor adventures and island water sports. Let riders take the helm with jet skis, kayaks, and paddleboards for rent. Marvelous marinas, more than 50,000 registered yachts. You can imagine our marinas are a showcase of the best in boating. We also offer, host some of the biggest boat events around the globe, including world-renowned Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Help clients get a glimpse of our yachting lifestyle at the area's largest marina, the Lauderdale Marine Center. They can walk among the beautiful boats, grab a bite to eat, and maybe a craft cocktail or two at Yacht Bar and Kitchen overlooking the harbor. Tap, you can tap here and then there, and then tap here so we can move on. And you can watch those videos later if you like. Reefs, wrecks, and reels. Okay, so you like to snorkel, this is the way to go. Even more wonders await underwater in the greater Fort Lauderdale, from mysterious shipwrecks to vibrant coral reefs, bountiful marine life. Thanks to the Gulf Stream, greater Fort Lauderdale waters remain warm year-round. No off-season for diving, snorkeling, and swimming here. Ocean temperatures range 72 degrees in the winter and 85 in the summer. So very nice, right? Divers, greater Fort Lauderdale is a tropical blue water destination, unique blend of exotic and familiar. More than 69 miles of natural coral reef and located just offshore. Over the past 20 years, 100 plus artificial reefs have been placed on the ocean floor to attract even more fish in real life. Our Coral Reef Ambassador Program ensures the reefs are protected, and divers, anglers, and boaters can join in on the conservation effort as they explore and enjoy them. Did you know greater Fort Lauderdale is the only place in the continental United States where you can snorkel and dive on living coral reef straight off the beach? In Lauderdale by the Sea and Hollywood, amazing reef exploration, just a few minutes swim from the shore. Our waters are also home to the largest collection of warm water wrecks in the Western world. Shipwreck Park in Pompano Beach features 18 major deep and shallow wrecks, including the renowned SS Copenhagen, located at the southern end of the park, right off Lauderdale by the Sea. 325-foot steamship ran aground on the first reef in 1900 in only 25 feet of water. Today, the natural wreck is a state underwater museum and archaeological site, and it's wildly popular with both scuba divers and snorkelers. So the must-sees, sea explorers can hire a charter from several on-site companies, including American Dream Dive Charters, Private Scuba and Snorkel, and South Florida Diving Headquarters. Let the captain show them where the best reefs and wrecks are located. Awesome angling. Greater Fort Lauderdale is a catch when it comes to reeling in prized fish. We have deep Atlantic waters right offshore, plenty of fresh water lakes, tucked away canals, plus we're near the bustling Gulf Stream. If clients are angling to catch tonight's dinner, they can charter a yacht or climb aboard a sport fishing boat to cast for wahoo, sailfish, kingfish, even sharks. Or they can get right down on the water, head out in kayaks with experienced anglers to reel in tuna, snook, mackerel. If bass on the line is what they're after, there's no better place in all Florida than the Everglades, and a guided fishing charter from Bass Online Fishing Outfitters will feature deep into the marshlands in search of largemouth peacock and more. Fishing piers. You don't need a boat to catch the big one in greater Fort Lauderdale. The area's many fishing piers offer fishermen of all levels a fun place to cast, as well as equipment rental. A favorite spot is Angelin's Fishing Pier at Lauderdale by the Sea, where there's a bait shop. Fishing fee is under $10. Open 24 hours a day, ample time to hook, pompano, mackerel, jacks, and maybe even a shark. Just a few miles north is the newly revamped Fisher Family Pier in Pompano Beach with its fun fish shaped pier and over the Deerfield Beach International Fishing Pier. Anglers can rent rods, bait, and other fishing accessories. Which statement is true about the greater Fort Lauderdale and its ocean front? More than 60 miles natural coral located just offshore. Only place in the continental you can snorkel and dive. Our waters are home. All of the above, right? Yeah, all of the above. Great job. All right, sports and game, whether it's biking or ball striking or cheering from the stands of sports arenas, Greater Fort Lauderdale is a sunshine playground for warm weather sports and games. Cycling and skating, few things compare to relaxing glide along the 1.5-mile promenade of Fort Lauderdale Beach, which incidentally was voted among the top 10 places to skate by Rollerblade Inc. Greater Fort Lauderdale also offers variety of parks with extreme equipment for the adventurers, skater, or cycler, as well as scenic trails for getting in shape or simply cruising around. Here are some of the favorite scenic bicycle routes. Hollywood Beach Boardwalk, Fort Lauderdale Beach Boulevard, Elmar Drive and Lauderdale by the Sea, Rio Vista and Coral Ridge sections of Fort Lauderdale, Atlantic Trailhead at Sawgrass Expressway and Atlantic Boulevard, Hugh Taylor Birch State Park's paved 2-mile loop. Cyclists can also plan their own route. Bike Broward, an innovative internet-based bicycle route planning tool that allows bicyclists to enter their start and end location, receive turnaround directions, and how to reach their destination. Greater Fort Lauderdale is a hotspot for scenic cycling, skating, but we also take it to the extreme with BMX, skateboarding, roller derby, and go-kart racing. Send your adrenaline seekers to Brian Piccolo Park and Velodrome in Cooper City. Experience the only velodrome in Florida. Oval track is made especially for professional recreational cycling and inline skating. For those who like to lace up their skates, Extreme Action Park, located just off I-95 in Fort Lauderdale, has an indoor roller skating rink, as well as go-kart track, bowling alley, and trampoline park. At more than 200,000 square feet, it's the largest action sports facility in the state. Plays host to matches in Florida's premier roller derby league, the Gold Coast Derby Girls. Go for the green. Lush links loads of courses combined with very easy accessibility, comparatively low green fees, picturesque settings, year-round play make Greater Fort Lauderdale a hole-in-one for golfers, featuring more than 40 world-class courses, including tracks designed by architects such as Donald Ross, Greg Norman, George and Tom Fazio, Robert Trent Jones. Our fairways are greens. Welcome golfers of every ability to try and sink a few birdies amidst beautiful surroundings, modern first-class amenities. Courses here regularly host PGA, USGA, FSGA events, including many open for the daily fee golf. 3 in particular should be on the bucket list of every serious player: Heron Bay Golf Club, Eagle Trace Golf Club, and Hollywood Beach Golf Club. Weekend golfers will find great courses in Pompano Beach and Pembroke Pines, which combine competitive greens, perfectly manicured grounds, and friendly golf professionals. And then sports fans aiming to chill out should look no further than the center ice at FLA Live Arena, formerly BB&T Center, home to the NHL's Florida Panthers. FLA Live Arena is easily accessible from anywhere in Greater Fort Lauderdale, and its top-notch amenities make catching a game convenient and cool way to experience the sports scene. All right, so the recently opened AC Hotel, Fort Lauderdale Sawgrass Mills, is located just steps away from Florida Live Arena. So it's a winning place to stay after attending a game or concert. NFL fans can watch the Miami Dolphins in action at the Hard Rock Stadium across from Broward County border. Stadium has hosted the Super Bowl and Orange Bowl, and it's home to the Miami Hurricanes and Miami Open Tennis. Plus, the brand new Formula One Miami Grand Prix will be held at the Hard Rock Stadium starting in 2022. DRV Pink Stadium, Fort Lauderdale, home pitch of the Inter-Miami CF Major League Soccer team. And the country's only cricket stadium is at Broward County Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. All right, back to nature. So Greater Fort Lauderdale has one of the most diverse ecosystems in the world, offers visitors opportunities to see wildlife and wilderness not found anywhere else in the world. Gateway to the Everglades. Greater Fort Lauderdale is a gateway to the Everglades where wild beauty makes up almost 2/3 of the destination's total area. Everglades Holiday Park. Visitors can take an airboat ride, witness native Florida wildlife from alligators to Florida panthers. You have Sawgrass Recreational Park, another option to get up close and personal with the enchanting Everglades. Park offers airboat rides, Seminole Village, live alligators, reptiles and birds and prey exhibits, plus camping, boating, and fishing. Hungry guests can chomp down gator bites, tacos, burgers, kids meals, and more. The Gator Grill, private tours and nighttime adventure are available. In addition to proximity to the Everglades, Broward County boasts more than 285 parks, natural attractions, each holding their own wild allure. And then Butterfly World, Coconut Creek, and the world's largest butterfly park. This 3-acre park is home to more than 20,000 live butterflies from every corner of the globe, as well as hundreds of exotic birds in 6 free flight aviaries. Waterfalls, botanical gardens, passion vines, and roses complete this natural wonderland. Flamingo Gardens in Davie offers 60 brilliant acres of diverse native plants and trees, a bird of prey, and a free flight aviary. Chance to view alligators, flamingos, bobcats, and Florida panthers. Plan a day of adventure to see the alligators, flamingos, panthers, and more, with morning airboat excursion in the Everglades and an afternoon at the nearby Flamingo Gardens. And Cold Nature Center, Hollywood, is a 1,430-acre wetland habitat for native wildlife. Visitors can kayak through narrow canals where mangrove trees create a tangled canopy, hike boardwalks and trails, and climb the 5-level observation tower for a bird's eye view. More natural adventures can be found at Dr. Jan D. Mizil Johnson State Park in Dania Beach, with surf, fishing, swimming, boating, and canoeing, as well as one of the area's most important turtle nesting beaches. And did you know that nearly 90% of the sea turtle nestings in America occur in Florida? From March through October each year, these peaceful creatures return to their home beaches to lay eggs. Sea turtle hatchlings use light and reflection from the moon, find their way to the water at night, so the waterfront hotels and restaurants have dim orange colored lighting to not hinder their progress. In the list below, check the native wildlife that visitors have a chance to see at the many parks and natural attractions. Alligators, flamingos, butterflies, turtles, and panthers, all of the above, right? That is
When you want me to read, let me know.
okay, perfect. Yeah, you can start reading. Here you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Art, let's see, where are we at? Oh, Lauderdale, let's see, Greater Fort Lauderdale's vibrant cultural offerings are as bright as sunny skies, from old world museums to meaningful historical and heritage sites. There's no shortage of ways to be inspired by art and culture here. The Museum of Discovery and Science invites explorers of all ages with guided tours, interactive exhibits, 3D, IMAX movies, and hosted family-friendly activities and camps for children. A recent multi-million-dollar renovation, and I can't see that word, renovation, added the jaw-dropping AutoNation IMAX Theater, which stands over 5 stories tall. The expansion and impressive NSU Art Museum Fort Lauderdale offers a creativity fueling forum, including 25,000 square feet of exhibition space, a 56-seat auditorium, museum, store, and cafe. Its acclaimed 11,000 square feet studio school, the AutoNation Academy of Art Design, offers art instruction for children, teens, and adults year-round. Bonnet House Museum and Gardens is a former oceanfront estate turned museum featuring beautiful tropical gardens and an extensive artwork collection, along with a gorgeous view. Another historical house museum, Worth a visit is Stranahan House as Greater Fort Lauderdale's oldest existing structure. It is included on the National Register of Historic Places. Did you know these messy museums can all be visited by water taxi? Living Art, located in the heart of downtown Fort Lauderdale. Fat Village, Flagler Art and Technology Village, arts as a creative hub for local businesses and arts, and hosts as Art Walk along with the adjoining Mass District on the last Saturday of each month. Contemporary art lovers can continue their creative wanderings with a visit to the Downtown Hollywood Mural Project, a collection of curated outdoor murals by locals, national and internationally recognized artists. Free guided tours are given the third Saturday of each month.
Very good.
Training, okay, let's see. Cultivating community. Greater Fort Lauderdale's diverse culture, tradition, and identity help our community thrive, making it a welcoming home for everyone. These cultural institutions beautifully illustrate our philosophy and help foster an inclusive community. As one of only 6 original arts incubators in the United States, Art serve hosts and develop over 1,000 progressive events, programs, and services that help a diverse community of artists turn art into business. This cultural hub is home to both the Stonewall National Museum and Archives and the World AIDS Museum. Stonewall National Museum and Archives was founded in 1973 to preserve and share the heritage of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community. It's the largest lending library of its kind with more than 18,000 books and audio-visual materials. The World AIDS Museum is the first museum dedicated to the HIV/AIDS epidemic and provides a comprehensive educational center. The African American Research Library and Cultural Center is only the 3rd of its kind in the country. The library spans 60,000 square feet and features more Black history books and books by Black authors than any other library in the nation. The Craig and Barbara Wiener Holocaust Reflection and Resource Center and what?
Oh, sorry, I was answering Cheryl in the chat, sorry.
Museum is the foremost Holocaust center of its kind in South Florida. The Kai Museum on the Big Cypress Seminole Indian Reservation is owned and operated by the Seminole tribe and features interesting and informative permanent galleries and rotating exhibits.
Very good. All right, so what's the name of the art incubator that the community hub for diverse art and cultural programs, events, and galleries?
Oh,
is it That Village Art Server, Atati Museum, NSU Art Museum? She said Art Serve.
Art Serve, sure.
Want to try that? We'll try it. Let's see.
Yeah, it's correct, I think.
Yeah. All right. You want to keep going? One more?
I can try, yeah. Powerhouse performances, whether it's a Broadway show or a classic ballet rock concert on the beach or retro movie at an indie theater, Greater Fort Lauderdale is the place for powerhouse performances. The epicenter of the performing arts scene in Greater Fort Lauderdale is undoubtedly the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. This state-of-the-art complex is in the heart of downtown Fort Lauderdale Arts and Entertainment District and boasts multiple venues, including the impressive 2,658 seat Arene Theater and its regular rotation of classical music and Broadway performances, hosting the Disney in Concert series, visiting philharmonic orchestras and Broadway across America. The Arene Theater presentations rival the biggest cities and provide entertainment for every interest and age group. Plus, the waterfront setting on the New River makes a truly dramatic backdrop to the shows. There are numerous satellite venues sharing the Broward Center marquee, including the Parker, formerly known as Parker Playhouse, and the Rose and Alfred Miniacy Performing Arts Center, which showcase theater, music, and ballet performances. Lauderhill Performing Arts Center hosts off-Broadway shows, concerts, dance, and family entertainment. And patrons of the Miramar Cultural Center will find everything from internationally known comedians to breathtaking ballets. Coral Springs Center for the Arts brings the finest in music, dance, comedy, and more to audiences of all ages and interests. The stars don't just light up our stages, though. They shine down from our brilliant skies at venues like Theater Under the Stars and Open Air Bandshell in Hollywood. Live music mecca. Between the appreciative crowds, endless amenities, and lively atmosphere, there's good reason for every musical touring act to make a stop in Greater Fort Lauderdale. The FLA Live Arena has hosted every musical star from Billy Joel to Barbra Streisand and offers outstanding acoustics. Another stop for major touring arts is Hard Rock Live at the recently expanded Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, which has hosted everyone from John Legend to Bruce Springsteen to the Rolling Stones performing their last concert. After a show, fans can always continue the party at the casino or stay the night at the new flashy Guitar Hotel. For a truly Lauderdale music experience, there's nothing better than a concert by the sea. The Pompano Beach Amphitheater, known to locals as the AMP, hosts every game genre from blues to reggae to roots, and national touring acts as diverse as Billy Gibbons and Vince Gill. Live concerts on the beach also happen annually with the wildly popular Tortuga Music Festival located right on Fort Lauderdale's main stretch of beach. Tortuga Music Festival is one of Fort Lauderdale's most popular events, selling out quickly after sales open. Be sure to book tickets and hotel rooms early.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And again, it's tough reading, isn't it? I know. So I appreciate you. So shopping, spa, and wellness, retail therapy to massage therapy, shopping and spa options in Greater Fort Lauderdale will please every taste and budget. Add convenience to variety. You'll see our malls, boutiques, spas, and salons make it easy to create a dream vacation. Shop till you drop. Let's start at the Sawgrass Mills in Sunrise, the world's largest single-story discount and entertainment mall. This merchandise mecca features the high-end Colonnade outlets and should be the first stop at any shopaholic schedule. The Galleria at Fort Lauderdale offers upscale shopping experience with stores like Dillard's, Michael Kors, Apple Store. Local favorites, independent boutiques can be pursued along traditional Florida shopping avenues, such as Las Olas Boulevard, dubbed the Style Mile, and Dania Beach's Antique Row filled with specialty shops. Bargain hunters will make a beeline for the Festival Marketplace in Pompano Beach, quarter-mile long Shoppers Paradise, and Fort Lauderdale Swap Shop, largest indoor-outdoor flea market in the South. Other shopping stops include the new Dania Point, an open-air lifestyle venue featuring best-in-class shopping, dining, and events. Village at Gulfstream Park, Mass District, and the Cistern Collective, a co-op style retail boutique featuring merchandise by local artisans. And then the Loyalist tip, it's easy for visitors to get to our major shopping areas and local shuttle service from the beach and many hotels. Plus shoppers headed to the Galleria of Fort Lauderdale or Las Olas can get there on a water taxi. Relax and rejuvenate. How about those outdoor spas? Whether muscles are aching from hours of shopping or makeover is needed before a night out on the town, many ways to relax and rejuvenate mind, body, and spirit in Greater Fort Lauderdale. Ultra modern day spas in the European tradition is wellness centers offering holistic remedies for stress and pain relief to ultra pampering spa resorts like these. Sea Spa at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott Pompano Beach Resort features hydrotherapy, showers, co-ed sanctuary, outdoor oasis on the ocean front. Couples can relax in tandem and enjoy spectacular 365-degree views of Fort Lauderdale Beach from the massage room at Pelican Beach Grand Resort. What shopping mecca in Sunrise is the world's largest single-story discount and entertainment mall. Got Sawgrass. Let's check it out. That is correct. Very good. I'm glad you guys are paying attention. Now, dining and nightlife. Where are you going to send them to party, right? More than 4,000 dining experience establishments, 132 nightclubs in Greater Fort Lauderdale. Ingredient for a perfect night out are ripe and ready. Greater Fort Lauderdale's culinary scene is chock-a-block with rising stars, chefs, exciting restaurants, breweries and pubs, coffee houses, and scenic dock and dine eateries. along with many great hotel restaurants. Foodies will find cuisine from all over the world in all kinds of settings, on the waterfront, al fresco in verdant gardens, bustling sidewalk cafes, even on deck. Savor the most quintessential Lauderdale lifestyle. Hop aboard the water taxi to find a smorgasbord of choices for dining al fresco alongside the intra-coastal waterway. Toast the Town. Greater Fort Lauderdale is also known for enticing cocktail lounges, wine bars, brew pubs. Beer lovers with no doubt follow the ale trail to find out more. 45 breweries, beer gardens and pubs. Tarpon River Brewing is a must-stop taste along the trail, as it features a tap room house, beautifully converted tables, and 16 rotated taps. The Brass Tap is another worthy ale trail watering hole that offers more than 70 rotating beers at 3 convenient locations: Fort Lauderdale, Pembroke Pines, and Coral Springs, and carries more than 300 bottled domestic import local beers. Show your clients your true loyalist and send them to Gulfstream Brewery Company to order an everyone under the sun beer. Visit Lauderdale's signature brew. Also appreciate a heads up to visit Lauder Ale. Get a 15% discount when they show their boarding pass on or cruise docks. Grape lovers can satisfy their thirst too at any place at places like the 33rd Street Wine Bar. More than 150 wines available by glass. NFILs will always be able to find an exciting new bottle, specialty food pairings, artisanal cheese boards, antipasta, tapas. Prove the exceptional staff can always make a match. Cap the night with an artisan cocktail crafted by the bar chefs at Apothecary 330 Cocktail Club. Order out the mixology menu or mention a favorite liqueur, and they'll whip something up new on the spot. And then Rhythm of the Night. Party doesn't stop just because the sun goes down. Greater Florida, Fort Lauderdale's buzzing nightlife entertainment scene includes waterfront rooftop bars, dancing, live music, gaming to keep pulses pounding from sunset to sunrise. Aficionados of jazz and blues can settle into a cozy booth at the Blue Jeans Blues. Fort Lauderdale for live blues and jazz 7 nights a week. Country Western buffs step into a renowned Roundup Country Western bar in Davie, where staff happily provides tips on line dancing to the latest country tunes. Some of the Greater Fort Lauderdale's most exciting nightlife spots are casinos, thousands, Vegas-style slots and gaming tables offering everything from blackjack to baccarat. Casinos like the Big Easy in Hollandale Beach and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, sure to provide fun fix. Horse racing, more your thing? Gulfstream Park and Isle Casino Racing Pompano Beach features live races and fast betting action several nights a week. All right, so next. LGBTQ capital, as you read earlier, we're pretty proud of the Florida's LGBT plus capital and one of the most progressive destinations in the United States. Truly welcome and everyone under the sun. Our rainbow flag waves high and long in Greater Fort Lauderdale, with everyone coming together under its colorful banner and the warm embrace of the sun. The radiance is particularly vibrant in the Wilton Manors neighborhood, home to hundreds of gay-owned businesses, bars, and hotspots, each built out of love and acceptance. Did you know Wilton Manors is ranked the second gayest city in the United States, next to Provincetown, Massachusetts, for its thriving LGBT plus population? Wilton Manors, located on the outskirts of downtown Fort Lauderdale, is actually a tiny island often referred to as an inner island. Visitors will have access to dozens of beachfront resorts, hotels, accommodations here, like the Island Sand Inn on Wilton Drive, which is within walking distance of more than 30 bars and restaurants. Sebastian Street Beach, one of the best gay beaches in the country, is just north of Fort Lauderdale Beach Park. Again, guys, if you're almost done, so I suggest at least get your certificate. So make sure you come back and get that. All right, everyone's invited to join the fun in Wilton Manors, from noshing at cute bistros to hitting the dance floor until all hours of the night, morning. Here are a few colorful highlights visitors won't want to miss. Rosie's Bar and Grill is a restaurant that provides a bubbly atmosphere, both in its staff decor and manner. The menu item names include funny tidbits like I always forget, can't pronounce that. Tafa, Britney Spears, Kailing Me Softly. Rosie's Burgers are also famous out of this world. Alchemist Cafe, nestled in the outdoor garden with rustic chic chairs and greenery. Avocado slicers are both gigantic and delicious, while the Alchemist iced coffee served in a mason jar with a handle is a fan favorite. Everybody's Dance Now is a likely anthem of Georgie's Alibi Monkey Bar, one of the South Florida's longest running gay restaurants, bars, and nightclubs rolled into one. Some of the best entertainment in the city can be found here, as well as some of the most exciting people. Many travel quite far to dance at the Monkey Bar. Kolahachi Park and Richardson Historic Park and Nature Preserve provide a moment of zen with their peaceful settings and interesting flora and fauna. Great place to chill after a night out, do a little bird watching, hike a nature trail under a canopy of mangroves. Wilton Manors truly has the best of both worlds: quaint small town feel, beautiful beaches, urban attractions within easy reach. Luxury Lauderdale. Since we're known as the yachting capital of the world, it makes sense that we know a bit about luxury lifestyle, providing impeccable service. While the ultimate adventure awaits these journeying to Greater Fort Lauderdale by their personal yacht, VIP travelers jetting into town can still partake in the yachting lifestyle by chartering their own floating 5-star resort. Companies like Lauderdale Yacht Charters will outfit them with the staff vessel to navigate our famous waterways while they enjoy sunning themselves on deck or relaxing down below in opulent staterooms. Visit Lauderdale has partnered with Bermuda Tourism Authority to promote our shared yachting and luxury lifestyle. Visitors can enjoy the perks of both destinations with charters from Denison Yachting. For discerning travelers in search of luxury accommodations on land, a wealth of resorts and extraordinary services and amenities waiting to fit the bill. How about renting these amazing cars, right? Ritz-Carlton Fort Lauderdale provides waterfront elegance driven by free-spirited nautical heritage, winning combination evident in their elevated pool inspired by a ship's bow, select rooms and suites with water views, and a spa that incorporates elements of the sea. This high-end hotel is home to the only luxury club lounge in the city, where guests enjoy complimentary culinary presentations throughout the day and a club concierge to assist with all personal needs. With a classic yacht club lifestyle and prime beachfront address, the Four Seasons Hotel residents Fort Lauderdale bring their signature elegance and extraordinary service to the area. Again, you can go ahead and read about or watch the video on luxury clients. The Conrad Fort Lauderdale Beach caters to the Bearfront luxury client with 2 distinct collections of luxury and premium all-suite accommodations on the 6th floor sky deck, offering stunning panoramic views. Luxury hotels, of course, once complete with luxury amenities, exclusive features. The West Fort Lauderdale also enticing extras like Bluetooth speakers, sound system, Hyatt, eccentric Los Alas guest reserved time at 9:01. The guest former guest room turned jazz age speakeasy. Tap the directory to learn more. And which luxury hotel has an elevated pool inspired by the ship's bow? Only luxury club lounge in the city, Ritz-Carlton, they said. That is correct. And the events and festivals, Greater Fort Lauderdale welcomes everyone to have fun under the sun. Fill our calendars with tons of events and festivals to celebrate the year, every interest and hobby. Here's a look at some of the iconic events, as well as a few quirky feats to spice up your schedule. January, Greater Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival. Foodies can enjoy live cooking demonstration with host chefs, live music, entertainment, VIP experiences. Signature Grand Tasting Event provides sample bites, sips for more than 40 top restaurants in the country. February to March, Florida Renaissance Festival, suspended between myth and history. Award-winning Florida Renaissance Festival, Deerfield Beach, offers 7 weekends of swashbuckling fun, falconry, weaponry demonstrations, 16th century handicrafts, music, games, and pub crawl or 2. Tortuga Music Festival in April, held on the beaches of Fort Lauderdale against a beautiful ocean backdrop. Tortuga Musical Festival is a 3-day multi-stage music festival featuring some of the biggest names in country rock and roots music. Renowned Beachside Fest pairs music with meanings to raise awareness for marine conservation. Miami Formula One Grand Prix makes its debut in May in the Miami International and Autodrome temporary circuit surrounding Hard Rock Stadium, located just over Broward County's border in Miami's Garden. Greater Fort Lauderdale is a setting for a wealth of convenient hotel choices and fan experiences before and during the race. Fort Lauderdale Air Show, held on Fort Lauderdale Beach. The air show features aerobatic pilots, jets, helicopters, precision formation flights, high energy maneuvers, and more. September, you have the Brazilian Festival, become the largest, most unique, inclusive, trendiest, multicultural entertainment experience on the Southeast coast. Whole family will enjoy Brazil's myriad of music genres, folklore, and traditions at this exciting annual event. October, the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. More than 60 years they've been going on with the world-renowned International Boat Show, showcases industry's latest boats, yachts of all sizes, worldwide debuts, plus a medley of marine products, accessories to enhance your nautical lifestyle. Odyssey Beach Festival, formerly known as Riptide, lineup is always stellar at this 2-day alternative roots music festival. It brings big names like Little Nas 10, the Luminaires, and Weezer to the beach. Caribbean Food and Rum Festival, largest celebration of Caribbean American heritage. Thank you. Welcomes visitors, locals to art parks and island hop among Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad and Bahamas, Belize, Grenada, Haiti, and they indulge in the things Caribbean. Food, rum, cocktails, music, arts, and crafts. And Seminole Hard Rock Boat Festival, world's most watched boat parade for 50 years now, kicks off each holiday season with a 12-mile boat parade adorned with festivals. Tap the icon. Latest calendar can be found in the website. So again, check it out for your clients. And it looks like we are done. So congratulations. You've completed them all. Thank you guys, everybody. You've now become an expert. Promote channel, get into the promote channel, the sell channel for more information. Thank you for your loyalty for Fort Lauderdale. We value your partnership, seeing you and your clients under our sunny skies soon. Blue Year Diploma right here. Go ahead and post it. Let people know. Again, go over the resources, print out some flyers, etc. So again, thank you all for attending. We did it within the 2 hours. Whoop, whoop. So congratulations. We are doing Anchorage, Alaska on Friday. So hope to see you there. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. Thank you guys for attending. And I will be downloading this also on my YouTube. So have a great day. Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Linda, for helping read. Thank you guys for the answers, Deidre and stuff. So again, it's a teamwork, right? So appreciate you guys and hope to see you. We're doing Anchorage on Friday and Dominica on Saturday. Same time, same place. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.